I was a webcam model and people were so jealous that they found out who I was on there, and they like stalked and surveillanced me, like even though I was anonymous. So like they shouldn't have been able to figure out who I was or that like or what my account information was, because it didn't have anything to do with me or my real name or anything like that. But somehow people found out in the area and the location where I lived at when I was at my parental figure's home, and they stopped and surveillanced me. So they must have hacked into the system somehow, or like into the company system or something, or they must have hacked into my account or something, because eventually the only people that were able to like be on be like online seeing me and viewing me were people in my area only. So it wasn't like the whole rest of the world. Even when I would block out the location, they still would be able to surveillance me, and they were like the only people that were able to do that. So I thought it was super weird, and it was just to block my clientele too, which I probably talked about this before, but I wanted to make an actual video talking about how I was a webcam model only, and then just make this the topic. So yeah, I liked doing it at first. I thought it was an easy way to kind of just like make money, and like I didn't really have to do too much. Sometimes I wouldn't even have to like take off my clothing. Like it was pretty simple and easy, even though it was kind of nerve-wracking at first too, because you want to care about your appearance when you're online. So, but yeah, I got used to it though, and then I kept doing it at times when I needed money or when I just wanted to do it. But I definitely knew like the risks of it too. I just didn't think like it would happen to me because I kept a low profile. I didn't really tell people about it, but somehow it still ended up being like found out about, and everyone found out that I was a webcam model, and they were super jealous of it, and they didn't want me doing it. So of course they were going to stalk and surveillance me and make it hard for me to make income, because they didn't want me doing it in the first place. They didn't like that I was getting attention even online, because they didn't want me getting any attention in real life either and online. But if I did stuff in real life, it would have been worse for me, the consequences, than what I did online. The consequences were basically I was stalked with surveillance and harassed, and there were nude pictures and videos of me that were leaked that shouldn't have been. I think it's fucked up, and like it affected every aspect of my life. But I have to just get over it, because like obviously that was the risk I took when I decided to do webcam modeling. People try to say it's the same thing as prostitute, but to me it wasn't, and it's not, because I didn't do anything actually physically in real life. I was just online, and I think people were jealous of the fact that I didn't have to leave my home. I could just go online and make income that way. They didn't want me talking to people either, so it was like a way to keep control over me. Like they didn't want me talking to anyone, even online, especially people in different states, different areas. So somehow they were able to hack into whatever account, whatever in my account or the system, and they were able to make it so only they could like see me and nobody else. It was super violating. It made me angry, but there was nothing I could really do about it. Clearly everybody was in on it. So yeah, and pretty much everyone saw me naked, or most people, a lot of people. So I just had to get over it, even though it's messed up. Yeah, I think I was meant to be a webcam model at one point. I think it did get a bit tiring towards the end before I stopped doing it. I wasn't making as much money, but that's what people wanted. They didn't want me making any money doing that. They just didn't want me having income, period. But yeah, maybe it served its purpose. It was fun while it lasted. I don't know if I'll ever be back on as a webcam model, but I would do it anonymous again if I could. But I feel like people would find out about it anyways. So yeah, if you're a webcam model or you've ever done that, or you have anything to say, you should like, comment, share, subscribe. I don't think it's for everyone, but I think it's a more low-key way to make income that I decided to try at one point in my life when I really needed the money. And I needed to pay for bills or like groceries. That's when it helped the most.